Play story time.
All right.
Yeah.
Story time! Story time! Story time! Time for a story! Story time! Story time! Story time! Time for a story! Time for a story! It's time for a story now! With Dave Armstrong!
Dave Armstrong presents story time with Matt Foley.
Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm just your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill vampire. I'm a lot like you. I put my pants on one leg at a time. I have a family, I drive, I pay my taxes, and I would go to church if I didn't burst into flames while entering one. I mean, just because I sleep all day in a dark, damp basement apartment on Spadina, drink the blood of the living, and occasionally turn into a bat in awkward social situations, doesn't mean that at 4 in the morning I'm not ready for a drunken feast on spring rolls at New Ho King, Michael. Michael's my best friend. He's a supply teacher and an archangel. Big shot. I'm not the only one who drinks the blood of the living. Ever heard of Michelle Pfeiffer? How do you explain that she's never aged a day past 25? I've never been drunk before. I just drink and drink, but my body doesn't absorb alcohol. People are constantly buying me shots. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get drunk. Watching someone get hammered while you stay completely sober is like reading a book backwards. You know how that shit ends. Now, I know what you're thinking. Steve, you're wild, adventurous, thrill seeker. What's eternal life for if you can't hang up your cape for a second, unslick your hair, and let loose? Just the other night, I met a lovely girl named Sasha at a swinging little event held by the Red Cross. We've been dating for 3 weeks. I'm 300 years old, but she says age is just a number. We have fun together. Man, do we ever. Just the other night, we were playing one of our favorite games. We call it Lost Boys. I dress up as Kiefer Sutherland's character David from the movie and perform short vignettes from the hit TV show 24. She loves it. Sasha recently came out to me as a werewolf. I had my suspicions. She has really hairy knuckles and is always marking her territory in the corners of my apartment. But it's really spiced things up. The sex is incredible. Biting, scratching, licking. After all, every position with a werewolf is doggy style. She's one hot bitch. There was one awkward sexual experience with Sasha. Oh, it was my fault. She asked me to eat her out. I didn't know what that was, so when I got down there, I bit her pussy. She got really upset and let out a high-pitched wail and leapt out the window. I haven't talked to her since. Michael says I shouldn't be worried. He says, if you love something, let it go free, and if it comes back to you, it was true love and meant to be. He has to say things like that on account of him being a good Christian. The only advice I ever remember was from my fat Uncle Morty. He said, suck it dry and let it die. Maybe that's what I was thinking when I went down on her. Listen, a lot of people think vampires are sexual creatures. We're not. All vampires are impotent. We don't have any blood flow in our bodies. We are great at fingering. Ask the girls in my grade 9 math class. They used to call me Stevie Wonder. Then again, maybe they called me that because I had to wear sunglasses during the day so my eyes wouldn't burn out from the rays of the sun. I'm a vegan vampire. Yeah, I only dine on the blood of vegans. Their anemia makes it easier for me to catch them in hunting situations. Plus, with all the hormones and enzymes, yuck. It's like they're trying to kill us. Or you. I can't die. I'm a bartender at Velvet Underground. I have a friend David who works there too. He's a zombie. Well, you call them crackheads or junkies, but believe me, I'm no idiot. I've met zombies, and he's a zombie. He's always, I don't have any money. My wife left me. I'm too weak to work. Where's my crack pipe? He's cool. My whole afterlife, I've just been trying to fit in. Can you believe it? In this day and age, people are still vampire phobic. And for what reason? I'm not going to suck your blood. After all, I can only feed on the souls of the innocent. And we all know the only innocent folks in Toronto are newborn babies and people with Down syndrome. And try finding one that's a vegan. People call me names. The kids used to call me China Doll, and Porcelain Face, and Sinead O'Connor. I'm paler than a Norwegian with a stomach virus. I guess it's just how the world works. My name is Steve, and I'm your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill vampire.
All right.
Thank you, man. I'd like to offer you a spoonful of crab paste, but I know you're a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian, yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that's disgusting.
You don't eat fish, huh?
No fish.
You can
no
eat
fish.
around the crab, just have the soy.